Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Deepa Shivamurthy, working as an assistant professor in the Department of Commerce and Management. In the last class, we have discussed statement and assumptions, statement and conclusion, and cause and effect. So in this class, we'll be discussing about the courses of action over here. Okay. So in the course of action, you should remember one thing. A statement will be given which you have to assume it as true. I repeat once again. You will find a statement which you have to assume it as true, and depending upon that you will have two courses of action. If you think the first course of action is correct, then mark A as the answer. If you think the second course of action is correct, mark B as the answer. If you think either one or two follows, then mark C as the answer. If you think neither one or two follows, then mark D as the answer. And if you think both will follow, then mark E as the answer. You will understand this better when we start with an illustration. I'll go to the first illustration. Majority of the students in many schools do not pass in the final exam. This is a statement given which you have to assume it as true. Don't assume that this will never happen. No, it's not like that. This is a statement which is given where majority of the students in many schools do not pass in the final examination. Assume this as true. Now you have two courses of action. Whichever you think it is true, then decide what is the answer. So analyze the courses of action very carefully. We'll move on to the first course of action. These schools should be closed down as they have become unproductive. 100% correct. So what is the point in running the schools where majority of the students are not passing in the examination? So this can be the answer. We move on to the second course of action. The teachers of these schools should immediately be retrenched. Because the teachers are not teaching the students properly, automatically what is the result? Majority of the students in the many schools are not passing the examination. So what is the answer over here? It can be the first course of action or it can be the second course of action. So what's the answer over here? Neither one or two follows. So be very careful with this particular illustration. The answer can be neither the first one nor the second one. So I move on to the second one, the second illustration. A very large number of students have failed in the final high school examination due to faulty questions in one of the subject. This is true. Sometimes when students take up the examination, these things will happen where you will have one or two faulty questions in the examination. This is a statement. Now what is the course of action? Read the course of action very carefully. The first one. All the students who have failed in the subject should be allowed to take up supplementary examination. It is easily understood that this option will be given by the university because when there is a mistake on the part of the high school examination section, automatically the student should be permitted to write the supplementary examination. What will be the answer for this? 100% is the correct answer. We move on to the second course of action. All those who are responsible for the error should be suspended and an inquiry should be initiated to find out the facts. This usually will happen and it will be done by the concerned authorities. The persons who are responsible for this will be automatically suspended and an inquiry will be formed. So both are correct now. So what is the answer for this? The option is E, that is both 1 and 2 follows. I hope you have understood the first and the second one. We move on to the third one now. Statement. It is reported that though vitamin E present in fresh fruits and vegetables is beneficial for human body, capsule vitamin E does not have the same effect on the body. What does it mean? If you eat fresh fruits and vegetables, automatically you'll get vitamin E. But consuming a capsule will definitely not have the same effect on the human body. This is a statement. So what is the course of action? Number one, the first one for you. The sale of capsule vitamin E should be banned. Please don't take up this step because it will not give you 100%, but at least 50 to 60% vitamin E will be generated in the human body. So this is 100% the wrong answer. So the first course of action is wrong. Go for the second one. People should be encouraged to take fresh fruits and vegetables to meet the body's requirement of vitamin E. Naturally, this will be correct because if you go to the doctors, usually they advise you to take fresh fruits and vegetables which is available in the market and avoid junk food. So if you do that, automatically what will happen? Vitamin E in the body will automatically increase. So what's the answer for this? The answer is only 2 follows. So the answer is B. We move on to the next one, the fourth one. There has been a significant drop in the water level of all the lakes supplying water to the city. Nowadays, you will find this happening throughout the country. There has been a significant drop in the water level of all the lakes supplying city water to the city. What does it mean? During the summer season, automatically you will have a significant drop in the water level in all the lakes. So what is the course of action over here? The water supply authority should impose a partial cut in supply to tackle the situation. This is 100% correct. See, whenever you have shortage, what will they do? Instead of giving you a water supply of 8 hours, they may reduce it to 6 hours. So this is the first one. The first course of action is correct. Go for the second course of action. The government should appeal to the residents through mass media for minimal use of water. All the governments will definitely do this. It will request all the residents to use water to the minimum extent. So both the courses of action are correct over here. So what is the answer here? Both 1 and 2 will follow. Therefore the answer is E. We move on to the fifth one. The car dealer found that there was a tremendous response for the new XYZ's car booking with long queues of people complaining about the duration of business hours and arrangements. I'll make it very simple for you. There was a car dealer who was dealing with an XYZ car and he had a complaint from the people that they had to wait for long hours to get the booking. So what has to be done? First course of action. People should make arrangement of lunch and snacks while going for cars XYZ booking and be ready to spend several hours. See, as a consumer, would you like to do this? Would you arrange for lunch and snacks? Definitely we will not do that. So this is the wrong answer. What is the second one? Arrangement should be made for more booking desks and increase business hours to serve more people in less time. So this can be done. I'll give you an example over here. Early morning, you will find in the petrol bunk that you will have more outlets from morning 8 o'clock to 10 o'clock because more number of people they come to the petrol bunk to get petrol. In the same way, what you should do over here is they should increase the number of business hours so that they can serve more number of people in less time. So what is the answer for this? Only B follows. Only 2 follows. Therefore the answer is B. We move on to the next illustration. Read the statement carefully. The chairman stressed the need for making education system more flexible and regretted that the curriculum has not been revised in keeping with the pace of the changes taking place. From this year, you have observed that there are some drastic changes in the education system. Example, NEP, New Education Policy. I would like to give you an example over here. A student who is in BCom can take up an open elective in BSc or he can take up an elective in BA. That means more freedom is given to the candidate over here. So such changes should take place. So this is what you have in the statement. Courses of action over here. We'll discuss one by one. The first one, curriculum should be reviewed and revised periodically. 100% true. There's a beautiful saying over here. Survive or perish is the mantra. If you want to survive, change your syllabus. If you do not change your syllabus, you tend to perish from the market. So curriculum should be reviewed and revised periodically is the correct answer. So you have the second course of action. Just observe this carefully. System of education should be made more flexible. Like I gave you the example of new education policy. A student of BCom can take up an open elective in either BA, or he can take up an open elective in BSc. You may ask, how is it possible? A BCom student who is very good in accounting, if he is interested in psychology, he will be given an option to go to BA and study psychology. So here, what is the second course of action? The system of education should be made more flexible. This is also true. So what is the answer for this? Both 1 and 2 will follow. I repeat once again, both the courses of action are 100% true. We move on to the last illustration. The sale of a particular product has gone down considerably, causing great concern to the company. Courses of action. The company should make a proper study of rival products in the market. 2. The price of the product should be reduced and quality improved. Most of the companies after Corona, they are facing this problem. That means the sale of a particular product has gone down considerably, causing great concern to the company. So this is a statement which is true. Now we have to find out what is the reason for this. First, find out after Corona how many rival products have entered into the market. If more number of rivals have entered in the market, automatically you should make some changes in your product. So the first course of action is 100% true. The company should make a proper study of the rival products in the market. Come to the second course of action. The price of the product should be reduced and quality improved. This is a wrong statement. The reason over here is already the particular product's quality is really good. This is already good. Please remember this. I would like to give you more explanation about this. The sale of a particular product has gone down considerably. Remember, not because of the quality, it may be because of more number of rivals entering into the market. So the second one is wrong. So what is the answer for this? Here the answer is only one follows. Okay, I hope you have understood all the 7 questions along with answers. Okay, wish you all the best. Thank you. Have a great day.